Hey guys, it's Jynnette with Sun Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of November 2017. And this is for the sign of Gemini. So if you have a Gemini sun, moon, or rising sign, this is for you. I'm currently taking bookings for 2018 forecast. So if you would like a tarot forecast for the year or an astrology forecast for the year, reach out to me. The fastest way is actually by email. You can go or email me at blessedinfinity@gmail.com, and that's below in the description box. Or you can book just through my website, innersunalchemy.com. Please subscribe to the channel and like and comment below. I appreciate your support and your spreading of my messages out to the world. And then if you're not already following me on social media, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Sun Alchemy. Okay, so I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm going to actually show you. I pull the cards for you and bring the camera down just a little bit for you. All right, so I like to have the cards pop out on their own. I have a pretty close relationship with my different decks, so they speak pretty clearly with me. I pull cards for each of the 4 cardinal houses, so the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th houses. And these houses tell me, a comprehensive overview of what's going on in your life. So your sense of self, your home life, relationships, and also career. And then I pull a card for the middle, which relates to the 5th house. And then for these readings, I interpret them specifically as your soul's goal and drive and purpose for the month. Okay, yes, great. For the 1st house, so you got the 10 of Cups. Oh, 2 cards pop out. Okay. 10 of Cups, which speaks to personal fulfillment. And then 7th house, you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So 10 of Cups in the 1st house basically speaks to you really feeling secure in yourself. There's no second guessing. You are, you're in your power, but it's not a power over. It's just a power of you. I don't know how else to describe that. And people see that. They see that you are comfortable in your own skin. You're probably feeling the best you've ever felt in a very long time. Health may be popping right now. You're probably feeling really just magnetic, and things are opening up for you because that energy is there. So that's really nice to see for you, Gemini. Now, in your 7th house, which is the house of relationships, you have this Ace of Swords. Okay, so that Ace of Swords, all aces are new beginnings for me, but it's also the primordial or purest potential energy of that suit, and it's swords, so it's air energy, which is your energy. And it speaks to a new mind, a new beginning, a new perspective that's there. And being there in your relationship house means that maybe you're kind of starting fresh in this area, and maybe your approach to your relationships with others, in all contexts, because it's, it can be friends, family, romantic partners, or co-workers. That's kind of coming there for you. There's a new beginning, which is really nice. Also really nice to see, because it correlates to what I'm feeling of you really being in your power, knowing who you are. It also speaks to your ability to communicate what your needs are. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, your ability to communicate what you need in relationships maybe gets easier, and maybe it's understood more clearly this month, which I know for Gemini energy, you just want people to understand you, right? Okay, so here in your 4th house, which is the house related to your home, you have, let me get the light on this, you have the 3 of Cups. So I love that actually here for your 4th house. And let me actually bring this down a little bit more so you can see the other cards. So I love this in your 4th house because what it does is it speaks to, well, this is the area of your literal home. This is also the area of your emotional stability, your feeling of safety and security. This is also the area of past lives if you're doing any deep spiritual work. But having a 3 of Cups here really does say that, you know, you're feeling good at home. You know, maybe you are entertaining at home more. Maybe you're being more social. Maybe you're expanding your family or your sense of family. So this may be a celebration of like a new baby in the family, or maybe you know, you have a new pet. This could also be an expansion, like I said, of what you consider to be family. So, you know, more friends, closer friends. But it just, again, influences this 10 of Cups of just emotional fulfillment, feeling fulfilled and satisfied and really happy with your life. So I'm really liking this energy for you, Gemini. Like it's just clear. There's no kind of obstacles, no real barriers that are showing up in the energy. So that's amazing. In your 10th house, you have my favorite card, the High Priestess, which is a major arcana card. The High Priestess is the card that speaks to, she's basically the gatekeeper to the mysteries. She's the oracle, really. And this is in your career sector or your life purpose or the influence you have on others. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that can be showing up for you, Gemini. This could be asking you to follow your intuition on some opportunities that are coming up for you in business. This could be asking you to follow the direction of your soul and what you choose to do. This may be, you know, the development of some of your, you know, if you're in any type of counseling or healing work, this can be a development of your abilities. But also because it is a major arcana and it is an energy of blessing for you and over your life, this tells me that whatever is related to career, work, life purpose, more so career life purpose as opposed to job per se, because those aren't necessarily the same thing. Although I think that's a primary objective of all of us, is to have our work where we get our money be the same as our soul's passion. But at least in the area having to do with your actual soul purpose and legacy, you are being blessed in that area. Okay, so I have to give that caveat because you know, people can mix up that purpose and career / job thing. So but regardless, you're being blessed. You're being blessed. You're being protected. And it literally is an advocate of the divine that is showing up there on your behalf, which is amazing. Okay. Now, in the center of your reading, which is a soul drive and purpose for the month, you actually have the Ace of Wands. So you have 2 aces. This is a good month for you, Gemini. All right, so Ace of Wands is probably one of my, I have a couple of favorite cards, but Ace of Wands is one of my favorites because it literally is, to me, the spark of life itself. Okay, it's a spark of creation. And there's a deep devotion that I have to the spirit of fire, which is what the wands represents, because it really is just this primordial energy that is pervasive and expansive and just powerful. And that is the objective really for your soul for this month, what you are being asked to embody. So to really grow and expand. And it's interesting, you really honestly in your reading have a lot of watery energy and only one air card, and then you have this fire right in the center. So this may feel more emotional of a month, but not in like a being swayed all over the place by your emotions, but you just may be feeling emotionally really good this month. And what you're being asked to do from Spirit is to use that energy to catapult you to the next level, the next step, okay? Because your emotional body, truly, I'll give you some spiritual technology. Your emotional body actually is your soul body, okay? And that's the case for all of us. Their emotional body is the soul body, okay? That's actually what magnetizes and gives birth to the things that we want, our desires. Our mental body is the structure, it's the protective force, and it's the energy that kind of it's the consciousness of the soul, of the human soul, I should say, on the lower levels. Okay, so you seem to be really connected to your soul, your emotional body, and so Spirit is asking you to take that energy and to run with it and to leverage it to get what you want out of life. And I love this overall energy for you to close things out. You have the Six of Pentacles as the underlying energy. So you basically have each of the elements showing up for you here, supporting you. And this is grounding your reading, this earth energy. And the Six of Pentacles speaks to being in balance with others, making sure your needs are getting met, not overextending yourself. All of that kind of stuff is actually what's showing up here. And you know that means that, especially with Pentacles, which has to do with your practical aspects of life, that those things are really balancing out for you right now, which is good, obviously. So you know, if you're concerned about maybe stretching too far, I would say that's probably not going to be a real issue for this month, because I think that your consciousness will be at a place where you'll understand how you need to maintain balance in a certain kind of way to maintain the level of fulfillment that you're feeling right now, and that if you do ever get off balance, you have the capacity and the wherewithal and the mental discernment to bring yourself back to center in a way that's going to work best for you. Okay, so great month, Gemini. Yes, come through. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can't remember if I mentioned before, but you know, this month has a lot of Scorpio energy because we have Jupiter and the Sun really bringing their massive energy to this month. And I think that might be something that your energy specifically may be tapping into this month. Actually, that is what it is, because if you, as a Gemini, the Gemini energy would actually be in the 8th house for someone who has like a rising sign as a Scorpio. So Gemini is the Scorpio of Scorpio. If that makes sense, right? So maybe that's probably why you're getting all these blessings right now. So enjoy it. And I think you will, because you know how to enjoy yourself. And yeah, if you, like I said, if you want to book a reading with me for either right now or to get a head start on 2018 forecast, reach out to me, like I said, by email or book through the website. Okay? I love you much, and I will see you in December. Bye.